Hi all and welcome back to this newest episode in our Timberborn series where we are building Beaver Venice. One thing first to note of course, or to tell you is I'm now playing this in the normal version again of Timberborn, not anymore in experimental, mainly because as you probably already know, Timberborn 1.0 is out with a lot of changes, of course. As you remember, of course, I just keep saying of course, yeah. Well, there are some changes, and that will also affect our beaver colony as well. So we have to do some changes before we continue with our other work, like creating a bigger lake over there and bringing this down, all complete. And that is the sluices. These things do not exist anymore in the new game. Yeah, they're still here, but yeah. And of course, automation. That's also one of the things that is new. Instead of the sluices, we now got the fill valve. That is this one. And the trotting valve. And this one is a one-way water outlet with adjustable flow rate. So if you have like an fast thing over here, you can kind of slow it down. I think that's the case behind it. The other one is a fill valve, and that's kind of the same thing as a sluice, but it just can't notice itself if the water is contaminated or not. And that's where, of course, the automation comes in. We got a lot of sensors, relays, things like that. I have no clue what we are gonna use. First of all is of course the contamination sensor. That's at least one for sure. And the rest is also for me a little bit that I have to find out how they work. We also have some firework launcher, which we also can build instead of dynamite. We got a lever, for things. We got a relay, things like that. Flow sensor, depth sensor. It's all interesting. That sensor will probably be used on this lake if we need to get the water in here eventually. So yeah, a lot of things we have to figure and try out. Let's at least already destroy this one because that doesn't really matter at this moment as there's nothing yet, and then place a fill valve instead. Let's see, target height. It's like it should be able to, I think up here or something. But yeah, we have to see how that works at that very moment. But before we can really do anything more, is I have to tell the fellas that these things are not the important one right now. So just to be sure that's alright, so that they are now gonna focus on those things we are gonna build up here. Alright, they're already coming, I think. Oh no, they are not. But yeah, so you see the water is kind of flowing back in and out, so I'm just curious what's gonna happen in there eventually. Another thing over here is that we have to build that sensor, as I said before, and that's it, contamination sensor. And I have to check a little bit where I want to place it, because I have tried it out, of course. Because if I place it over here, or for example over here, then it's going to read, I don't know if it's measure the water, so there we go, at this point. But you all know that when the normal water comes back, you will always have those corners here and there where that water stays. So I think we have to place it over here, and then combine these sluices to open or close when needed. As I said, we just have to see what this one does. I think just unlimited, because it just has to go in and not going out. So that's at least one thing. So we are gonna place the contamination sensor over here. Are we gonna do it right away? Not yet, because we can do it a little bit differently. Contamination, where are you? Over there. Luckily we got plenty of science points. Okay, so let's build that one, and then we are gonna take down these fellas over here piece by piece. So let's take those down, and we're gonna place the fill valves in there, and it's of course on these guys as well, and we don't really have to wait to build that they build the other two first. We just have to make sure that we tell them that they have to build these guys. So yeah, it will yeah, we have to build those things before we are able to move on, of course. Eventually we'll also have something over here, and there we will work with the depth sensor. Like if this one goes down to a certain level, then it will refill from the lake, because then it will kind of refill the whole area until, yeah, over here. I think we have to maybe build a dam here or something. Yeah, I'm not sure yet how I want to do that, because at this point it's not, the water can't go anywhere anyways. What we also have to think about later on is replacing these smaller pumps with two big ones, because those are faster with filling up and it costs less beavers. So where we can use the beavers for another thing. Well, as you see, it's already saying like there is contamination. No shit. And then eventually we are just gonna automate these guys, connect them to that one, and let's see if it's going off. Then you close that one. Yeah, that's correct, and that will be the same with these guys. Fill valve, yeah, I got the same one, but it's like, because it's not being built, I think. Because now it is open, and then when the normal water should be here, it just closes and then it goes in here. But we are only gonna replace these guys when we have the normal water going back in, of course. Else it's not making any sense. Yeah, so yeah, they're also building these things in the meantime, of course they do. Oh wait, I probably haven't told them that they have to. No. Weird. Weird. Yeah, we also have to think, by the way, because now that I look at it, if you have a bad water thing up here with the farm and stuff, so I think that eventually we have to kind of block this off entirely with levees next to it, for example, or replacing it. It doesn't really matter, so we don't have the contaminated areas over here, and then probably move the dams also a little bit forward over to here, so that we can easily use these lands with normal water, that it won't be contaminated every time that we have a bad water issue, so to say. Alright, let's see. Let's check. Now, as you can see, they are closed, apparently, because they are looking at the water level. So you're that one. I don't know, because they are both fill valves, but oh yeah, wait, I see it already. I wasn't paying attention. So this one can now open, and this one is like that. So now the water will go through there as well, and then eventually it will be these guys, it will be the other way around, because then it closes when the light is on and it opens when it's off. Can we have another color? I don't like this. Oh yeah, there it is. Orange, green. Green is better. Love it. Now that I think about it, yeah, we don't really need a road around it. If we need a road over it, if it's really needed, we can always build a bridge or something, or walk the other way around, or whatsoever. Yeah. Because I also have to take down these two as well. No, this is fine. Oh wait, there's also one thing. As I told before, now that we have also fireworks, we can build them eventually, but I don't really have the need for it at the very moment. I'm just gonna build these things here so we can have more warehouses eventually. For example, fireworks, because yeah, eventually we are gonna build them, but it's not like necessary at the moment. Oh wait, maybe just complete it entirely then. And the thing is with these things, you know, it's not what was I about to say? It's not necessary right away that it needs to be built and things like that, but yeah, eventually it is needed. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, like this, I guess. And like this, that one, and then have a spiral stair. Other way around, my bad, FAQ, like that. Alright, what is your issue? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, they're injured. Oh, goodness gracious, we don't have enough tents. We have to start building a beaver hospital, so let's see. Where are we gonna build it? Where are we gonna build those tents, which we really need? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one thing. Yeah, or I'm just gonna take away these parts up here, or these parts. No, let's take away these parts, and then have just a lot of tents here alongside the water. Yeah, let's do that. Mark resources. There we go. So then we can help those fellas out. First things first. Alright, that's also going great. Oh, now I completely missed it, of course. But yeah, now you see it. It's closed off. And now we are going to change these things as well, because now it's not really, now it doesn't matter, because the water is going in there anyways. Zip. And zip. And then we're just gonna say like important, automate, yes, and like as I said, it's off, on. This will be different. Now I have to look. So when the light is on, it's closing. When it's off, it's opening. So, and that's kind of how it works. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, alright, this one is done. Done and gone. And then we're gonna build some of those medical beds here, which I really need. Please build them as well as soon as possible, because apparently they need them. And they are, I think, easier to build than those things, but yeah, it will still go pretty fast, as you see. So let's do that one, and then eventually we have to change these as well. Luckily we still have those stairs here, so we can have the contamination thing up here, I think. Or I have two, like on this side and on this side. Is that also a possibility? I have no clue. Can I kind of combine them, connect them to two? I really don't know. No, I don't think so. but I think it's kind of the same over here, this corner with the bad water, I think. I haven't checked it, unfortunately. So we're just gonna place it, and we can always do it differently, place it at another spot if needed. Yeah, so that's one. Like this. And that's kind of the last thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, and over here, as I said, what I want to do over here, we have of course bad water here, but I want to eventually close this off entirely, that direction. And over here, kind of the same thing, just alongside that one, that's fine. Because then they can easily build it. We just have to build an extra stair up here. Like that, and then they can build this one as well. And then we can take away that one, of course. Because then this one will just fill up, yeah. Because now it looks good, and I want to keep it that way. Why do I suddenly see all those things? Do I want that? No. Can I turn it off, please? Oh wait, that was that one. My bad. I probably have been pushing certain buttons. Yeah, it now works. You see water still going through. So they just need to finish it. And of course we can't forget our motorized channel we're gonna build down here. You should probably remember. Something they have to do as well. So we can eventually, once these things are gone, move in the farms, and then yeah, you know, get the power up and have some stuff up here. Okay, it's almost done. One more metal block. It's coming over here. I wonder if he is a builder as well, or is he just a transporter? Just a transporter. Really logical. Okay, alright, so that one is done. That's great, that's awesome. I have said that you have to build up that one. You are doing that now. And then after that we can delete these things. And then we're just gonna build the same thing over here. Yeah, I have to think like to connect these things to this one as well. But yeah, I was like, well, you never know how long the bad water is staying here. It shouldn't stay in here that long anymore, but yeah, you never know. And we just have to see how it will go. There we go. We're gonna give you also the green color. I like it better. Alright, let's see. Take that one down. It's really a shame. All those hard work. All the hard work we put in it. And there we go. Putting it up like there we go. Build it up. Yeah. I also have to find a way how they can build this one. But I think are they able to build it from there, for example? And I don't need this one, but oh yeah, maybe if we do it like this and then take away that piece, we can always kind of bring it back in later. Bring it back later. My bad. It's working. It's just gonna destroy some of these roads here just to make it look a little bit nicer, because I'm just a little bit meh. There we go. And of course it was because we were building these walls here and things, levees, but there we go. That's better. Oh, they're already working here. That's great. Alright, we're just gonna connect you to sensor 2. It's off, it's open, when it's on, you close. So, alright, now the levees, and then we're already kind of done with changing those things. Luckily we didn't have that much sluices and things like that, so pretty happy about that one though. And then they can just start working on those other things again. The mines and the things on the ground. Still not sure what I want to do. All these things over here. Delivering both like 1000 power. It's so much. 16 injured beavers. It's really a lot. But yeah, at least we got more spots now. At least unemployed. Wow. Sleepyets. Alright. This one was done. Oh, they're done. Nice. Awesome. Looks good. So that's already our first part of the whole automation thing that we are doing here. Yeah, as I said, there are more things, like we are gonna work with a depth sensor over here, and then I think also with this one. Let me check again, because then we can say, like with the target height, for example, like if it's getting below something like this, for example, then it needs to refill. But I just have to make sure that once I build it, that I build those fill valves at the bottom and not on top, because else we are gonna have an issue, of course. And then just one levee on top, and then with a thing, because yeah, the thing with the thing. All right, as you can see, they are doing their best by filling it up. Still 14 injured beavers. What can we do about it? What can we do about the beavers? Oh yeah, also something I was thinking about, right? The large water pump. Like how many grounding? 3 blocks. So if I would place it over here, I can place 3, but I think can they? Yeah, 0.3 hours is 5 water, and that's 1. So they are 5 times. I'm not no, they bring in 5 times more water than we have now. So like these 5 pumps bring in the same as 1 large water pump. But I do think it's wise to have 2 of them just in case. But yeah, it's we are gonna work on it eventually, but it's not necessary right now. So yeah, slowly we are getting there. Oh yeah, and of course these dams you also have to. We're gonna place it up here. Say like this. Is that something? And then maybe this, and then have levees in there. I think that's the best one to do, right? Yeah, we also need this this to work as well, of course. But so it's all connected, especially if they come with this one. This will be a very, very big boom. I don't know how much are there. A lot. That is for sure. That is for sure. But let's just make sure that they have built or placed every dynamite that we need, that we want. So also over here, and then we can all like blow it all to pieces. But yeah, it is taking a short while, of course, before we get at that point. Yeah, and then we have this area over here, which I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. We can also let's see, we got different kind of crops, of course. We got a speller duck. We don't have the cattails yet. So what I was thinking is maybe just dynamite this out, have a yeah, also a fill valve on this side, you know, that it just drops in water and it can't get out. That is at least an option. What I have been thinking about, because this is just for that one, this is for the treated planks, so we got quite some room for those cattails, and yeah, on the other hand, I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. The other hand, I also have to build that one though, but where? Yeah, that can maybe be built over here as well. That might be a solution. I don't know yet, but it is a possible solution. Or just maybe next to it or whatsoever. Or indeed over here, but yeah, then I'd rather have them over here. But that is definitely a option to just bring it down. Also, like being said, like if there is any bad water, so to say, then we can let it close it off as well. Because yeah, if you have bad water, it does come in here. So I think that is definitely a option to do there. And then we have some extra food as well. So if we take a look at it, we only have to take it to bring it down one notch. So say like this, and then this. We have to build that farm as well. Let's see again about that farm. Aquatic farmhouse. That is a shame. That is a shame. But maybe we can just build it over here then. So take away these guys. And let's see if I would build it up there. I would have need a stairs, or oh yeah, I see it already what I want to do. Yeah, these can take down, then we have things. Yeah, things. Definitely things. A lot of things. Let's see. We can't use you there, because then you blow it all up to pieces. Let's build at least that floodgate there. And we need something also for that water thingy. But we can maybe build that one the other side. Let's have you there, there, and there. That should work, right? Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, let's see. And then as I said, we need a thing for the contamination. And let's build that one up here then. Let's see what they are working on now. They finished this one almost completely, so that's great. That one's almost done. Now they work on that one. Okay, then now, oh, they're already done with that one. Already started to build here again. Well, awesome, of course. And then you can do this one after that. Oh. Like that. And once that is all done and gone, then we can blow it up. Oh yeah, it was only being filled up indeed. Cycle 31, day 14 already, guys. Oh, I forgot about these two. Let's have a path over like that, yeah. Yeah, then we just have to think like, where are we gonna... they can make, if I'm right, cattail crackers. Right. Yeah. Like over here. Cattail crackers. So that is cattail flour. So we need that in here as well. What do we have here? Oh yeah, that's cattail flour. So we're definitely gonna do it. Oh, we also need the beehives, by the way, eventually. But that we can maybe combine over here. Who knows? Who knows? And now that I think about it, maybe we can just easily fill this up and get rid of the levees on this side and have some more ground here. Yeah. Have a drought approaching. The island itself is fine like it is right now. I just want them to finish the dynamite. So that this will be the carrot one. Then we have, yeah, then we have kind of the same space, so that's great. Yeah, we will leave those warehouses over there so that the beavers can easily eat there. Sunflower over there, and then we were moving the potatoes over here because we can use more of them, and then the grill can come there as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking like it'd be great to have another zipline connection, I think, on this island as well. I'm just not sure. Then I have to connect it up to that one. I'm like, is that smart? Or do we need another one? We can't connect to that one. So it is a possibility to connect to that one then. And you know, then they can also just easily walk. Like if we place, for example, those grills over here, because we have two, right? Also for the chestnuts, because I would like to move them as well, I think. Are we gonna move the chestnuts as well? Or are we just gonna only... No, we're only gonna move the potatoes. Yeah, because then we can have some more campfires here, some more sick beds. Is it sick beds? Medical beds. And then up here the other parts, what we want to do here, so to say. Yeah, and about the dandelions, we got plenty of dandelions. Berries is also fine. It can also just stay there. There's no issue. Yeah, alright, this is done, that is done. They're filling this one up now. They started up here. This can also be like that. It's really interesting to see it happen. Alright. So let's see. They just have to finish that one. Yeah, the farm isn't that important yet, but the dynamite is. Like a lot of dynamite. But I think it's wise to do it before the drought comes in, so we can fill up this one as well. So we're just gonna blow it all. Like detonate. Detonate. There we go. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying, of course, all these things. Also small things like this. Yeah, that's that one, and then we got this one. There we go. Look at that. That's just awesome. Get away with the stairs. Yeah, and then we got the big one up here, of course. It's like, there we go. Filling it up entirely. Woohoo! There we go. Look at that, guys. So we got an extra lake. And it's filling up pretty nicely. That's great. Yeah, of course also in that one, but it will get to the same level eventually. Oh, this one is also done. Let's go. Here we go. Oops. Now that I think about it, they are not able to get to that point anymore to build that thing. Oh no, I haven't even placed it. Oh crap. Oh no, wait. This is the option. It has to be like this. Thank God. I was like, oh no, I did it wrong, but I didn't. I didn't. Let's get rid of you, and let's get rid of you. This one, and there we have the drought. Tink, 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 and tink. So, this will also be greenish. Threshold 2. Oh, that's something I didn't change. These things, or this one. Threshold. Oh, no. 2. Thank you. And then we will connect that one to sensor 3. And think about it, when it's on, it should close. When it's off, it's open. And that's what I mean. Then the wet water is always coming here at some point, a little bit. Now at this point it is not that bad yet, but yeah, it is something to think about. And then we will place the cattails over here. Yeah, but that's fine. Did I give that already? Yes, I did. So I don't know what they are working on right now. Oh yeah, over there, that's fine. Alright, so we did almost reach the end of this episode already, and we did quite a lot. And that's mainly because of the whole new automation part, of course, because that's also an interesting one. But I think I'm gonna bring this down as well. Probably for the best. Let's just put some dynamite there as well. And then maybe fill this one up like that. Yeah, use that one as well, I guess. It are levees, right? So we can maybe build... Oh, that might be a good one, that we can build another zipline station up here. Just to have one extra, you can just connect up to that one. So you have at least a connection. It's too far. Really? Wow. I did not expect that to happen. But sure. Why not? Let's... something, yeah, I don't know. No, no, they won't be able to get to it. So like that indeed, connection to that, and you connect to that. Here we go. Alright, so we got that one there. And as we have the potatoes here, we will also have the grill over here. Maybe place it down there. Alright, we should take down that one as well. Let me think for a bit. Yeah, it would be great to take that one down as well, but on the other hand, storage here. Yeah, then we don't really need to take down that row. Maybe just leave it as it is. Now we can take down those two. That one can go. Take down, then we can place the grill next to it. There we go. Grill over there. This will be for the grilled potatoes. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be filled properly. Maybe have two grills, because I think we're gonna have, I don't know how many potatoes do we normally have. I'm thinking like, now that we are talking about it and all, I think like maybe do this one differently as well, build it out a little bit. Yeah, so we have, oh no, that was not the right thing. And then have at least some ground like this. And this, and then just to complete it nicely, same a little bit over there, build a levee there. Now then we have a little bit more ground for the potatoes, and then we build two grills here, and I think one more, maybe a small one. That can also be an option. To build the grills up here. Is that an idea? Like, let me see, food, bakery, grill. No, the grill. We can have two. If you take down that one, then we have two grills next to each other. I think I do like that idea. Can get rid of you, but then we are gonna get rid of these two. Destroy. There's a ladder there. And then let's have that one and that one. Something like that. That should then make it work. And then indeed those two there, potatoes, and then maybe the farms up here. I think that should work. I think that should work. Like, you can get the whole island right. Check. And yeah, I don't know how many I need. The fields will be bigger. No, place 2 for now. So that will be that. That will be the potatoes. Also have to build those farms up here, of course. to connect properly. I just want them to focus on the carrots only, so I'm just gonna be a little bit annoying maybe. There we go. So we have to get one, yes, like this indeed. That's fine. Then we just have to get a road in like this, maybe just like this, and then we can get rid of the other ones, and the rest will be done in the next episode, of course. Yeah, they're already kind of coming in via that thing, so they don't really need this road, I think. There we go. Ah yes, they're building these things. Alright, so we did reach the end of this episode. Oh my god, they already built these things as well. Look at that thing. If you don't keep track, they are really, really fast. So yeah, they did build a lot already, which is awesome. So next episode we are just gonna continue on this part here, of course. However, I am gonna pinpoint, like, I want you to finish this one. Yeah, and have a trap one there. And we are gonna work on this part over here as well. Yeah, we have the road there, so we can just easily just have the road go like this. Then we can connect up there. To have that system with the water going through the canals. I think at least. Yeah, we are gonna do that. It's always good to have. So yeah, we still got a lot of things to do. We are still not there. So yeah, this is it for this episode at least. So thank you for watching. You can also automate like everything, as you can see. And well, I hope to see you in the next episode. If you have any tips, suggestions, or ideas or whatsoever, comment, leave me a DM or whatsoever on Discord. If you disliked the episode, give a like, subscribe. I highly appreciate it. And next episode will be in a couple of days. So until then, bye bye.